what do we think we should do? We're in Hollow Knight again, but there are many options. We've obviously beaten these 3 Pantheons already. We also unlocked this. I'm not beaten it yet. We got to Soul Tide. Why don't we actually just see how quickly we can do? First 2, probably. We'll try to do a bit. I'll also try and maybe give some tips but Bench King really is not that hard if you want to speed it up. Just you can play the company here. I just hit far, but it's just easy boss. Yeah, those two are very easy. Now you've got Last Night. Again, is an easy boss. So, body staggered in. Again, annoying. So he's the charms I have on would be these 4. So Trigger Gun, Switch Flash, Focus on Ripple Charm. If you don't know, Void Heart is just a charm. Here it just marks trending game, it doesn't do anything, so and you also have it. So and then we have Massive Monster Charger. Okay, so you might take a bit of damage there, but you can normally find this ram attack. And the dad, you don't actually have to do it. And then we have so again, she's a very easy boss. So you don't want to be jumping too much with her, although what you do is you can D-Dark if you want. Also, there's lots of that. After this, doesn't really matter how much soul you use and how many masks do you have left after this. There we go. There. Might as well heal up a bit. Oops, press D. Okay. Where my keybind is E for that's all that. Yeah, Gorb just he's a bit annoying to be honest. Like, I can understand that you would either die or just not like him. Like he's just not that fun. I think honestly most of the treatment aren't enjoyable because they all float around, they all deal contact damage when I feel like the literal radiance doesn't deal contact damage, but you're saying the ghost does? Just kind of jump under him, just wait if you don't like really conservative with him. Don't defend, he's a come on. When he jumps up, nobody does that shout. And you can kind of just spam him here. Might get hit a couple times, be careful not to. But, another thing is you can D-Dark him out of that thing when he's like kind of in this like swimming phase. You can D-Dark him out, and it also does tons of damage to him. A bit hard to time, it's completely optional though, it's just a little skip. Skips a bit of the fight. This bit is kind of annoying, but easy fight, which done. Now we have who do we have? This guy. This one, I mean, he's so forgettable. He's barely even a boss. I don't even know why. Like, what do you mean? I thought, like, I mean, the first time I played him, I honestly kind of struggled because I was a big noob and it just teleported, which is annoying. He was just teleporting on top of me. But honestly, I don't know how. I struggled. He's so easy. Oh my god, okay. Okay. But come on, that's barely fast. It literally doesn't consume a force. Now, really more like, I'll be honest, I don't like this guy. He's kind of annoying and he's not even that easy. I mean, you can kind of just spam if you have, because obviously I have Pure Nail. I don't know how he's not hitting me at all there. I got like 20 hits in. But, yeah, like, it's not that hard. But he's annoying. But once you get used to him, the mechanics of having to beat him, he's not that difficult. Like, Quick Slash makes his fight really easy. And now we have a Nail Master. Which one is it? Oro Master? I think it's Oro, but yeah, Oro. But it's a bit of a surprising fight. I'll leave you to watch that. But I get that. Not too hard. You can kind of just spam. So he's just gonna fall down again. That's his, you know, each Nail Master had a special thing. His was the dash slash. Oh, that was pretty easy and quick. Never mind. Mato's here. Obviously the Oro fight isn't that hard, but if you fight two of them at once, it's a bit harder. You also lose track of which is which very quickly. D-Dark. He obviously does that special cyclone first. Okay, they're gonna do their like join attack. It's not really hard. I don't know how that works. They can just handle. Okay, dash slash. Okay, again, D-Dark can be pretty useful in this fight. Yeah, especially if you've got both of them between you. That dealt a ton. Okay, one of them's down. I don't even know which one that is. Shall we see? Let's wait for now. Let's see which one I got first. Come on, use your now. Okay. Dash slash. Oh no, it is. Okay, so I killed Oro first. But yep. Pantheon 1. Really easy. Just need to keep attacking them. Be careful when they're coming at you. But let's see what time we got. 8:20. That's not bad. Not bad. Okay. Well now, this Pantheon 1 it's not too. You might struggle on it first time because it's first time you're ever playing a Pantheon. But it's not too hard. So now we can try Pantheon of the Artist. So it's very similar vibes-wise. It's just got different bosses and they're a bit harder. But I also think a lot of the bosses in this Pantheon are quite annoying. Not as annoying as Pantheon 3, because God, even minus Krill is hell. But honestly, Dream Warriors, they're just kind of annoying. Zero was probably one of the easiest ones. He was the first one I ever faced, and probably the first one most people did. Things he's right in resting grounds after you get the dream now, but not too hard. Might be able to first try. Crystal Guardian. Actually, just did a Pantheon 4 attempt where I got to, like I said, Soul Tyrant. He's the first boss in that, so I've kind of already just fought a harder version of you. Honestly, I don't really like these two bosses that much. They're the same thing, but one of them deals double damage. There's no originality. And they're really easy and they don't have any health. Obviously, I did die from once because I was trying to find a bench, and this guy was just randomly sitting on my bench. Very rude. And then the Enraged Guardian, the only reason I found him was because I'd already got Monarch wins when I killed Crystal Guardian. But if you don't, no chance you're remembering to go back there just to fight another boss and get, what was it? Like a mash chance? So, honestly, I don't think it's a great boss. There are much better in this game, but I still don't mind it. It's kind of fun to fight. Also, I kind of wish the Radiant version of Enraged Guardian had a bit of specialty because they're literally the same fight. But hey, we're talking about that was different. Anyway, now fight Soul Master. Just dodge all of its attacks, keep dashing towards him, run towards him. Honestly, he's not the hardest boss. Dagger. There we go. Wow, we definitely done it. That one moment where you get the fake D-Dark. Not do that, Castle Dive. That was a great moment. Just like, because then you get the same thing after. You're like, is this one a trap too? Literally the same thing it is. You can normally finish them off now. Yeah. Ooh, I think it's might be Oblong Wolf. Okay, this boss. Okay, I mean, technically you should kill, like, at the same time measuring your hits. And if you're not really used to this fight or you struggle with it, definitely do that. Like, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Obviously, kill that. 1, 2. But for me, I think it's just easier to fight only one of them and not have all that stress. Also, it was I like the fight because that one thing in the Coliseum War when you have to fight all the normal levels, and then these guys come out and just start going crazy, and then when you kill one of them, this guy just kind of starts crashing out at you. That was fun. What? I swear, Mantis Swords are somewhere in this fight. I think that might be it, essentially. My swords are easy though. Okay. So there's no Sisters of Battle in this Pantheon, that's only Pantheon 5. Sisters of Battle, but you try all three, by the way. So this is not that hard, especially when you only got one. You know them attacks from the main game. When they do that, jump over it. You see here they're a bit higher on the wall, that means they're doing the high boomerang. When they dash, jump over the dash. When they, so if they land at the edge of the screen, they're dashing, and if they land above you, then they're gonna do that, the other one, the down strike. And this one, if you have Shape of Burn, actually, great time to heal them, because it actually makes you shorter and hard, it makes it harder to get hit. So it's a great time to heal them, if you have Shape of Burn, but also without. And then them guys then just shine down the ground, okay, dash. And if you when they dash, if you try and get to the side that they're dashing to, you can get a few hits in when they do it. So if you obviously probably have Monarch wings by the time you get in here. I think you might actually have to get to bottom, but yeah, just jump down and then there's your fight. And hot spring time. You barely even need this actually, but hey, we'll take this. Okay. do we actually have next? Oh, I actually shot on the first playthrough. Well, actually, my first time fighting her, I died a lot. But I just kind of time it. Those ghost tricks at the start made that a lot easier. Now we have this evil thing. Again, not the harder version of Wing Loss. Just easy Loss. He's good old Loss. Who doesn't love Loss? Basically, everyone who is ever pretending to be someone they love, and killed them. You can't even see all the random, like, all the vessels in the background. You can't even see them. But yeah, just, I mean, if you have quick slash, most of these bosses are actually a piece of cake. You run up to them and start swiping. And then as you close, I think that might be this one. Okay, well, this guy, go on top. And you'll do it easy. You don't even need to kill those. It can be a bit easier if you do it. And within seconds. Oh, broken vessel. I love the track. Lost Kin is basically the same thing. Just harder. And I've just fought Lost Kin a bunch, so I shouldn't find this one too hard. I say as I take damage to that, like, easy attack. That's our final boss. Besides Shia. Is it pronounced Shia or Shia? I don't know. Word name. Hello, Godseeker. I return to this Pantheon that thou has already ascended to its height. Yep, I do. Okay. Yeah, Paint Master Shia. He's great. Love him and the nail smith together too. We support Gate. Okay. He's not too hard. If you know how to fight him. So here, pink, that's his special, like, great slash, but paint. You see, he had the red thing there. Yellow, he had that. Yellow is his big slash. Pink is a great slash and he makes it rain. That's how I remember it. Blue, he, like, does the thing and then he does 3. I'll show you again. He does blue quite a lot. Yeah, red he comes down on the ground. Yellow he does his spike. Blue, oh no, blue is his idle one though. So, see pink, that, make it rain. Blue, he goes that and then 3, he does like a mini slash and then 3 appear. Like just a normal swing instead of the great slash from pink. And then if you know those 4 colours, that's all you need to know. Get him easily. Yeah, and also pink, you don't even need to pay attention, so you can see him winding that attack up. So yeah, and then he's done. Look at this painting over here, it's like a yellow face. Is it? I think it's the Godseeker actually, it looks like the Godseeker. Not really sure. That's the end of that Pantheon. Again, the first 2 aren't that hard. 9:39, not bad. It's up 10 minutes, so. Now it's time for Pantheon 3. I'm actually a loser. I'm not that good at Pantheon 3, but we'll see how it goes, because I did just beat it like an hour or 2 ago, so for the first time. I've not beaten since, so. Hive Knight, as long as you have shade. Okay, why are you catching away from me? Yeah, like I was saying, as long as you have shade dash, he's a piece of cake. Okay, so those 3 spikes, I can see how you take damage to them. Yeah, so dash towards him whenever he's doing that thing. This thing normally means you just do that. Yeah. So whenever he dashes to you, you dash towards him. I'll do. Just guy's just annoying. I don't like him. Like, he's probably one of my least favourite bosses. So, when he does that thing, just dash away as soon as you can. So that's like a easy way. So, yeah. That's most of it. And then he's also, he can just summon those pancakes. There, sometimes you take damage, but just keep trying to stay below him. There's normally some route. Always shade dash if it's coming too close. Oh, that was it. And you don't take damage, obviously, watching the shade animation. So, now, I know some people can find this boss hard, but as long as you have Pure Nail, you can one-shot those enemies and pops out. This is probably one of the easiest bosses. He literally just jumps around and he releases some of the easy. He releases literally the easiest enemies in the game. The ones you find in the long brush. He releases them to you, and you can just one-shot them anyway. So the ones you can release an Aspid Hunter. Here. You can release a Venge Fly, like we already saw. This thing, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's the mini boulders. So you boulder, I don't know. But yeah, besides that, just spam and okay. His health does scale a little bit as you upgrade your nail, but besides that. God. You see, I do see how you can struggle on him. I don't find him too easy. I am actually not very good at this fight. It's one of my worst fights in the game, actually. But if we just keep attacking, dash over when he rolls up, and kind of just keep dashing away from him. You don't really want to, and you can kill the tamer if you want, but it's obviously easier to just kill the beast, because you can stay in the air there if you pogo the tamer whilst the beast is flying. So the beast always, when it rolls, it'll roll whichever direction it's going, then it'll hit a wall, get launched up, and then launch itself at you. So you have to move. You can't heal when it does that, unless you have Shape of Earth, because it will come and home to you, and it will basically always hit you. So you have to move when that happens. Okay, but besides that, not too hard. TP in it, so that didn't go very well. I'm not very good at that fight, like I said. But we're going into Shoot Master again at 6.5. Don't attack him here. Dream now. If you do it, play it right, you can get 2 Dream now off there. But that just gives you soul if you don't know why you do that. And if you hit him, he goes into a puff finish. So this is not already going really badly. Yeah. Really badly. Okay. As well. So you kind of not really many tips I can give you here. Just make sure you can react to them in time. Because also, if you ever struggle on one of these bosses in particular, you can always practice it in whole gods until you are the best you can ever do it, and it's easy. So that's what I did with Umu, because, like I said, can we dream crawl into existence, please? Because why is he not here? He's the only guy that can help us with it. Okay, so this already is going pretty badly. But there is no hard way after this, so. Okay. Got that. So I've already staggered him once. So whilst he's staggered, heal. The only other time he can ever heal is during his spikes come out from the ground, and even then, sometimes he will. Yeah, so I don't know. That was pretty bad. Honestly, we probably have time to do another run of that. Yeah, I'll probably not do that much talking. Just try to speed run through these first 4 bosses to get. Yeah. Come on. You can already see the strategy that you should use. Sometimes you might miss that dash, but it's fine. As long as you have that max health. So once once you stagger him on his heal, and just keep going. When he does his thing where he launches all the bees into the sky, that means not. He normally does it. Didn't then. Okay, I'll kind of better. Yeah, just shadow dash when it does something like that. And put 21 fast second stamps, shadow dash through it. And now click again. That doesn't seem familiar because I just did it. And I somehow died to the rim. Bad because I'm not good at grammatically easy. Probably, it's all just because I'm really suck at bottom. So, I'm going to go very hard. Yeah, just that. Normally just dash towards each one, immediately teleport, even gets a chance to tell you, and then focus on him. Okay, now we got back to we got timer. So I'm gonna try to get better at this. To beat that guy always done before, try to hit him. Not roll him. Okay, now roll. Okay. I'm doing just as badly as it did last time. Try not to stay near the wall when he spits that, because any acid that does not actually hit you and goes too far will slide up against that wall and leave a big wall of acid. So here you can just kind of poke on top of him and keep hitting. Okay, so that one's a lot better. More far half this time. And email, not even be able. Yeah, we got 2 in, so this is already starting a lot better. You can also sometimes get a heal off and this that'll get you if you're in the right spot. Only if you have again, like. So this again, not much you can say, just get good at that and practice it. If you just keep practicing the rim fight. It's okay if you lose a couple masks during that battle population, it's the end of the world. Practice makes perfect with that. Don't do it. Just got lucky and I'm going straight through. Heals off. That doesn't normally happen. Don't do it. Don't know when I am. I'm just getting bored of my heal. I'm impatient. But if you're patient enough, don't do it yourself. Just a lot of the time he moves a lot, so kind of just get good at that dashing, the motion of dashing towards him, and because otherwise you're not going to get many hits in. And after that, there we go, defeated. And now, so hot spring, but it's surely not that hot. It looks more. Honestly looks kind of cold. Okay. Okay. So Galleon, I'll be honest, there is probably some really good strat to consistently beat him. I have my own strat though. It beats him right. If you just kind of sit under him and spam, you get him done very quickly, and he dies. You always lose a couple masks, but besides that, very easy. Yeah, okay. See, that was pretty quick. Into the healing fight. Finish my healing. Right from Monomon. Yep. I kind of want to know more about the lore about this jellyfish because she seems right. Like, obviously, she was like probably genetically coded to protect the colonite and besides that, like, does she have a mind? Obviously, she has a mind because it's a dream now. But, like, what is. Why was she made? Why was she chosen to make? Because obviously, she's pretty weak. Besides her indestructible bubble that can only be destructible with explosions and throws nails. Like, besides that bubble, she's easy to kill. She's like very little health. And you can honestly kind of just. Not even. You can launch more bubble jellyfish into her, and that deals tons. That does the most damage. What you get most of the damage from. Point sentinels. That's actually like a shielded base. Try and stay out of the air most of the time. I know I did jump already, but I'm just used to jumping. But it is easier if you stay out of the air. She's very good at her jumping. Unless she does that down and launches the needle at you, or opposite. This reminds me actually, like, one of the last things you get in Jokes on. I have clicked tanks. It's like way back after a few hours. But, yeah. She's pretty. She's similar, very similar to the first fight. Faster, like a lot faster. Yeah. Okay, we're going into Great Sage now. But full health. So slime, we all love you right now, so slime. So kind of just I'm actually get to the second base and get to that if you do. You can pogo up with him and Cyclone Slash. I feel like his nail art should probably do 2 damage because I always thought before he actually did the Cyclone Slash attack, to be fair, I thought when he started spinning in the air and then like leaped down on you, I thought that was Cyclone Slash. There we go, we're about to die. This is a hard fight though. Expect to die in your first 3 tries. So there we go. You can kind of tell when he's about to do the dash slash and that kind of those ones, yeah. Okay, it's hard. It's very hard. But probably gonna be the end of the video. Or maybe in all of words I might just go prove that I can actually beat Sly and show you how to beat him. Yeah, that makes sense. So, let's go to Slime. So there you saw, I did get into him with the full health. Yep, the only boss I don't have is PV. But, yeah, let's do this. If I can beat him, that will be. can kinda tank him a bit, but I wouldn't recommend it. Just for the fact it is better to actually don't dream on him. I don't think you can. It's kind of weird there. Actually, on his second stagger, we're probably nearly there. Yeah, slide very hard by get used to dying there. The annoying thing is with these guys you can't practice them separately in the Hall of Gods like I am now. So you're just gonna have to expect to die a couple times when fighting these guys. Him and his brothers. None of them are easy. Some are easier than other, obviously. I actually think she is probably the easiest one of the three. Or of the, three fights. But, yeah. Just keep fighting. And at some point, I will actually show you his next phase. Should we use the nail arts against the nail master? Yeah, no, it doesn't give me enough time to. He's actually good at using them. He knows how to counter them too. I don't. Except knowing that they take way too long to charge up. Do you think he's using his charm? So here we go. This is what I mean by sacrifice. He gets a little bit hyper and starts leaping around doing that thing. So you're gonna take damage here. Here I don't even know what to do, just kind of tank it and keep hitting. I never actually died here. So yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of sorry that's him, but that's how you beat him. After that, he doesn't have much health. He only takes about 10 hits. And I can't be bothered to fight him again, so before I end this, should we have a little bit of fun? Yeah, we're going to our favourite friend. Guess who it is? Yeah, it's a massive mob. Nope, we got Flute Arm. Yeah, attuned for fun. Not really. Then it takes far too much, doesn't it? Yeah, wow, this is such a hard boss. Wow, that's such damage. Wow, I'm actually dying. Wow, if I don't beat him, that is really sad. Okay, well, that was first two Pantheons. Even though I technically didn't beat that one, we don't need to talk about that. But yeah, see ya.